fuck. Ah, boy. Always trying to do this shit the right way. This phone just does nothing but try to snitch on me. Let's see what we got here.
Like to do again. Yeah, let's run it back. And we just heard Ryan say, sure, we'll run this fight back. Is a rematch something you'd like to do next?
Of course. I thought it was a close fight still. I would love to rematch. I gave him a shot. It's only right he give me a shot back.
The morning after. Listen. The first thing I want to say is, they tried to rob that kid. They tried to rob Ryan Garcia. They tried to rob him. Not only did the judges try to rob him for the whole draw, because, listen, I was on the edge of my seat, so they're about to rob me. Not only that, but also Harvey Dock, the referee. I can't believe it. The referee, Harvey Dock, is one of the best refs, if not the best ref in the game. When Ryan Garcia hit Devin Haney on the break and he docked him a whole point, after Ryan Garcia knocked him down, turning that round into a 9-8, I was livid. I couldn't believe not a warning, but he docked him a point. I said the fix is in. They're trying to give Devin Haney all the chances in the world to win that fight. It is what it is. And here's the thing. Not only did they try to rob Ryan Garcia, they robbed your boy Showbiz. YouTube removed the last 3.5 hours of my 14-hour live stream yesterday. Why? I don't know. Y'all tell me. I have no idea. They just removed, but that's okay though. Why? Because I got to the bag. On my bookie. $15,000. And I want to say this. Let's talk to the community. You guys in the community. First of all of you who got to the bag with me, congratulations. Number two, I don't have to go on no kind of I told you so rant or anything like that this morning, which is distasteful anyway. But I don't have to do any of that because y'all got me. I see you guys on Instagram. I see you guys on X. I see you guys on YouTube. Everybody is giving this community their flowers on how we called that fight. Not only how we called it live, but how we knew what was going to happen with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. And that's the black, 2 sugars, a little bit of cream. So, much love to all of you guys. Now, let's talk about the fight itself. Let's break it down. Listen. Rematch.
Of course. I thought it was a close fight still. I would love to rematch. I gave him a shot. It's only right he give me a shot back.
Ain't no way Devin Haney's face looks like it had an allergic reaction to Ryan Garcia's left hook. And he said it was a close fight.
I thought it was a close fight still.
That is the furthest thing from the truth. And I'm going to keep it consistent. If you get whipped like that, no rematch. Ryan Garcia beat the hell out of Devin Haney, right? So Just like I feel with Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, it shouldn't be a rematch. How I feel about Bilbo and Canelo Alvarez should be a This here ain't no rematch, bro. Ain't no rematch. And you guys hear what Ryan Garcia had to say about the Gervonta Tank Davis rematch after the fight?
He want to fight me because I'm moving up. I'm not doing 140. I'm going 147. I can't make fucking 140. I never even technically fought at 140. I fought every time at 143. True. My body can't literally go lower than 143. It's impossible.
I feel him. And that's what I was saying leading up to the fight. I said, listen, with him, coming in at 143 or weighing in at 143, Ryan Garcia weighed in 143 against Duarte. I'm saying the guy just can't make 140. That's the thing. They made the fight at 140, but everyone knows that he can't make 140, let alone 136. So I want to ask you guys, does this give you a little bit more insight on Ryan Garcia's performance with Gervonta Tank Davis? All the Tank fanboys going to say no. But if you want to be real, it does. It should. How about that? It should. You can't be 136 rehydration clause and expect to be performing how you usually perform. All right? Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, the way he completely smoked him. Ryan Garcia at his best against Gervonta Tank Davis is a different fight. I still have Tank winning, but it's a different fight. But we'll never see that rematch because Ryan Garcia, he's said he's going to welterweight, and Tank Davis isn't doing anything like that. Oscar De La Hoya said that they'll do a catch weight, but it'll be under Ryan Garcia's terms because right now he's the face of boxing.
Way he's gonna fight Tank Davis, it's a catch weight, okay? At 45, 44, just the way they did it to him.
Yep.
Now he's the man. Now he's the face of boxing. Come on now. Come on now.
I hope he's not. I hope Ryan Garcia isn't the face of boxing, but I know he's going viral everywhere. But like I said, when a fighter becomes the face of boxing, they put on their silk pajamas. And I really don't want that from any fighter. The face of boxing thing is just a gateway to the silk pajamas, all right? Now let's talk about Devin the American Dream Haney. That weigh-in, when he was drained and blinking and shit, I got extremely concerned for him. And this is what I mean. Not to give any excuses, okay? Obviously, all you Ryan Garcia fans out here or new fans or whatever, not to give any excuses. I'm just saying, I grew a concern because I said, well, Devin Haney is not going to be able to swat. And I was saying repeatedly, if he can't swat, he ain't going to be able to keep Ryan Garcia off of him. The thing is, I wasn't sure if he could keep Ryan Garcia off of him anyway. Y'all guys saw my prediction. When I gave that prediction a couple days ago, I pre-recorded it. I think it was like 3 days ago at 6-something in the morning. Check it out. Listen, I just want to record this video because I just know what the truth is. It's April 18th, 6:42 a.m. And I don't want to say I knew it after the fight. But listen, Ryan Garcia is going to beat Devin Haney. He's going to hurt him and he's going to knock him out. And it's because Devin Haney doesn't do well with fighters, against fighters with fast hands. He leaves himself open when he jabs. He doesn't have the power to discourage Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia is too fast, punch too hard. Ryan Garcia is at the weight class that he's more comfortable. And he's going to jab, walk down Devin Haney and hurt him. And Haney's going to clinch up because he doesn't like a war. So he's going to freeze up, rather. When he blocks, he's going to kind of like turtle up. But Ryan Garcia punches very hard. He'll punch around that. He's going to hurt Devin. I've seen Devin uncomfortable, and I've seen his flaws, and it just doesn't match well against Ryan Garcia. All right, I'm going to be releasing this video once it happens, and I bet $3,000 to win $15,000 because I knew when the fight was made that Ryan Garcia was going to beat him. I put that all over social media, Instagram, X, all those things. I knew Ryan Garcia was going to win. But the thing is, I couldn't flat out say it because I got trolled and get trolled so much I just could not take the trolling. You guys troll so much that, I mean, just, you cannot accept somebody just giving a prediction. You troll so much, I just couldn't take it this time. Not this time. So I just said, listen, I'm going to pre-record this and I'm going to let everybody know. Look, a lot of you guys in community saw what I saw. A lot of you guys see now. I couldn't see Devin Haney, and I said this consistently. Devin Haney is good, but not as good as you think. And Ryan Garcia isn't shit. He's far better than you think. The guy has skills, but what he has is a crazy amount of natural talent. The fact that you can punch Duarte and knock his tooth, his back tooth, wisdom tooth, 15 feet in the air with his gum shield in. I still don't know how he did that. That's some magic shit. Damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Damn, that hurt. Let's go to work. Damn. To make your arm disappear on camera with today's phones and frame rate, I don't know how he did that. I do a die king. I take purple to the head like a Viking. So the guy has the fastest hands in the world and one of the hardest punchers in the world. And he pulled out the silly shell and it was effective. Just like I was telling y'all. Damn. Ryan's making a mess with the Philly shell on the inside. I think I like it. He was his mostly defensively effective doing the Tootsie Roll, bruh.
Not a lot, but he has not let his hands go. 40-36 in favor of Ryan Garcia.
You can bet Ryan Garcia's feeling him and keeping those counter.
It's an effective defense, bro. It's an effective, it doesn't look great, but it's an effective defense. And many of you may try to complain the way Bill Haney did, but it's legal because he's sideways. His back isn't turned, he's sideways. That's what Harvey Doc said. I can't do anything. It's legal. And I was saying, I never seen Devin Haney fight a guy who was his age, right, prime age, and his size or bigger, who can match him. I was just wondering what that would look like because all of Devin Haney's flaws, somebody who is longer in the tooth or coming up from featherweight or something like that, just too small for Devin Haney, would not be able to expose those flaws. Linares was the only one, but he was over the hill. But when you look at that Linares fight and look at how many holes in Devin Haney's defense, I said, yo, and you guys know I have that rap, I want wildest power in Devin Haney's defense. That was before I peeped it. When I peeped it, I was like, hold on, brother. Hold on. And I knew this guy got he got a lot of issues. When he jab, he drops his hand. You can punch through his guard. And he clenches a lot. And I said about his chin, when Ryan Garcia gets hurt or knocked down, he gets right back up. Devin Haney, when he gets rocked, he's rocked forever. I say his chin, he doesn't have a great way of recovering with his chin. Another thing though, I don't think that was the best Devin Haney. But here's the thing. I don't think that was the best Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia endurance wasn't good. That was the first time I saw Ryan Garcia not have great endurance. If Ryan Garcia was Ryan Garcia's, like the best, a great version of Ryan Garcia with endurance, he would have knocked Devin Haney out violently. It would have been nasty, right? Like Bernard Hopkins said in a press conference, if Ryan Garcia was even more focused like he should have been, that fight would have been over in 2 rounds. And let me tell you what that means. Ryan Garcia is better than Devin Haney. And he's better than y'all think. Now, Ryan Garcia going to 147, he's talking about 154, Fundora, stuff like that, makes sense to me. Not because he's so great or anything, but because he's big. So you gotta fight up. You gotta fight at the weight class you're supposed to, right? And I say that about everybody. Inoue, Tank. If you're big, Devin Haney. If you're Shakur Stevenson, if you're big, fight up. Usyk did it. Lomachenko it doesn't even supposed to be fighting up, but he did. But I hope this fight gives you more insight on Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. All right, Lomachenko gave Devin Haney a boxing lesson. Quiet as kept. Quiet as kept. Number 2, I hope it gives you some insight on Ryan Garcia versus Tank. Another thing, I did not want you guys to predict the fight based on social media. Base it on the 2 fighters. And when you look at those two fighters, that fight, not to say you all supposed to think Ryan Garcia should have won, but the fight should have been far closer. It was 11-1 odds because of social media. Next time, when you analyze the fight, we all got to not look at the bells and whistles, but look at the meat and potatoes. Lastly, I want to say this. Me comparing Ryan Garcia to Muhammad Ali, I wasn't. I was comparing the tactics. But I hope you guys see now that I said history tends to repeat itself. And I've seen this story before, and I knew how it was going to play out.
Why would I throw in the towel? Just got in my bag. I don't make no mistakes.
Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Showbiz, little dope. Listen, we had a very successful live stream. Thank you all for showing out. It's one of our most successful live streams ever. I'm contacting YouTube to get that resolved because you guys got to see my reaction, all right? I'm out.
What's up, man? How you doing, champ?
Love you, man. Look, I gotta give you a hug.
Good, brother.
Thank you.
You been eating bricks?
Yes. I'm gonna eat them today.
You look beautiful,
Thank
brother.
you. Love you. I love you, Mike. You look good.
Thank you. You
I love you, Mike. I'm gonna go to your fight.
I'd love to see you, brother.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm with you in every
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We put it down, don't we? I look at a lot of YouTube channels. Trap God, KOD Testimonies. Welcome. This is Trap God. Welcome to the Trap God KOD Testimonies. Welcome. Boxing at its best. Gotta win some, you have to lose some. It's amazing how politics and how your performance styles makes fights. change the outlook and behavior of all of those who believe and were non-believers, from the fighter him or herself, the family, content creators, and the boxing companies. Oh, there's a lot of things they won't let you do when you're losing. But when you're winning, oh my God, they give it all to you. Well, this girl right here keeps on coming back and forth. She's looking for a chance. She's looking for a come up, or she's a snitch. Oh, what the fuck her problem is? She's staring at me. Anyways, well, another one staring at me. I don't know what he looking at. Well, I'm hot all of a sudden. Guess I'm blowing up. Everybody and their mama know me now. I learned how to turn my shit sideways, but I forgot to turn it sideways again. But did you hear Oscar De La Hoya do what he did? He sat right there and told Ryan, and told the whole world, we going by Ryan's terms. He wasn't saying that before. Bernard wasn't on his dick like that either. Dick riding him. Talking about, imagine if he wasn't doing all this and that. It's developing behavior of us. It's just shame. Either you're down with a person or you're not. That's what needs to be known. I will only give to Golden Boy because they've been there with him for a long amount of time. And they did apologize to each other on camera. Sitting in his car.
Your smile is so ear to ear. Just what was your reaction when Ryan knocked down Haney in the first round?
My reaction is that looked like we're going to be out of here by 3 rounds, but Ryan had to gather himself, and Ryan power is somehow can be questioned. I don't know how, but why? But I'm just pleased that he got a chance to show the people who he is and prove what he's not. And sometimes you got to do it this way, and he's done it that way. And listen, the same way I'm talking now after the fact, the same way I was talking before the fact. So I'm consistent, and that's important.
I feel like the fight could have been stopped early. After the third knockdown.
I feel like.
Thank you, Bernard. Sorry.
Wherever I feel like, I think that the way it ended and the way people got a chance to see what they had to see made it even better. But I think in the long run, it was more of a negative to Devin Haney, who might not have a long career. He took the punishment. So to me, it's more of a detrimental to him than actually bad for Ryan.
I think jumping into a
I
rematch.
think the referee was very brave.
Yeah, the referee kind of,
With someone else's life, but it ain't his.
Ryan fooled the hell out of me and everybody else. He looked too strong, too big, and he started hurting Devin from the first round. Devin didn't just go on there and lay down, but Ryan definitely came to fight. And damn, I didn't expect to see no shit like that. It looked like Devin was getting hurt too bad to me. It was like, look, we know he wasn't gonna win this fight tonight. Let him live to fight on another day and take less damage. I mean, I thought the second and third knockdowns, the fight should have been. Yeah, but he was just taking a lot to me. Even though Ryan isn't as skilled as Devin, it was like he was still taking a lot, and he wasn't the stronger man tonight. He wasn't hurting Ryan at all.
What did Ryan prove? The unusual week that he had. He comes up victorious. He got in the best game. Misses weight yesterday, but wins tonight. What's that say about Ryan Garcia?
It shows that he know how to win. That's all I got to say about that. Like him coming in 3 pounds and not draining himself probably helped him tremendously. I think it helped him tremendously.
Where does Kevin Haney go from here, bro?
I think he should go up. I don't think that 140 is a good weight class for him. I think the weight cut probably was the problem. I don't know, but I've never seen Devin Haney look that weak before. And I'm not discrediting Ryan. You know.
Great fight. Amazing fight, actually. Probably one of the best fights that we've seen in terms of just emotion, you know, in terms of just the whole build-up and the hoopla. It was a great fight, and what I'm proud of, actually, I have to say this, is that I got 2 young fighters in their prime inside one ring in New York, and the world was watching. That never happens. So every fighter out there, fight the young guys, fight in your prime. That's when you become legendary. Ryan Garcia just became legendary tonight.
Oscar, real quick, what impressed you the most about Ryan's performance tonight?
I think his will, his will to win. Haney is no joke. I saw Haney throwing bombs. I've never seen Haney throw bombs in my life.
Yeah.
You know, we thought he was gonna come out and just, you know, combinations and pity pat. You know, the way it works for him.
Yeah.
He's a beautiful boxer, but the way Ryan Garcia withstood the power, the pressure from Haney, the build-up, everything. I'm proud of Ryan.
Did you think that Haney was kind of getting a little tired after the first knockdown? Because I noticed when Ryan would turn and do the shoulder roll,
you know what it is?
Haney would just swing and
he was getting discouraged. He was getting discouraged, and that can wear you out as well.
Yeah.
Physically, mentally, it can discourage you and it can get you tired. Yeah. That's what was happening. I mean, Ryan's a big kid. Haney went up, weighed in 140, probably was 160.
Yeah.
So we had 2 big guys up there, you know, so the difference was Ryan Garcia is a puncher.
Oscar, talking about round 7, man. The whole round was kind of just a little
Crazy
chaotic.
round, yeah, chaotic round, crazy round, but hey, it's boxing.
You know what? Okay, I'm happy. I'm very happy. I feel accomplished. Like I did my job, and so this is really what my joy is. I'm gonna be like this whether I win or lose, but I feel accomplished because I did my job, so I'm happy.
Do you feel like you know, not just you in general, but you know, your back was against the wall with everything that's going on with the social media, the antics? Do you feel like your back was against the wall? Now you just feel like this, I would prove it wrong. Yeah. Did you feel like?
No, it's life, man.
Right.
But it's okay because that's life, man. You can't expect me to do well in life if people not talking about you.
The game plan for Ryan going in, it was a little bit awkward in there. He did some things that were very unusual. Talk to me about what you plan to do.
Everybody make a left.
About taking everything from him, taking away what he did. Once I saw it at one line, walked the jab and walked to him, and he retreated. Retreated from the punch. Good. I don't get into that. I don't want to know. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, you know, I don't really see moves like that. I don't like the negativity. My daughter's in school.
Oscar's fun.
Please be talking to me. Whatever.
So guys,
About whatever Ryan doing in this.
If it ain't one thing, it's another. They love you when you winning, but when you fucking fail and fall off and drop off, they don't want nothing to do with you. When he didn't make it, I don't know. With Devin, make it with Deontay. He didn't make it with. What the hell? Punch drunk. Robbery. In the trap.
Look at these humans just walking past the gym.
Bros. Same old shit wherever you go, man.
What's up, guys? Paulie Malnati with Paulie TV, an absolutely shocked edition of Paulie TV. Listen, I was under the weather yesterday, literally. I was out in nature and under the weather. Now I'm really under the weather, and I'm shocked with that result. I'm sure all of you as well are shocked. I came down with a little bit of a chest virus, chest congestion, and incredible fight. Honestly, something that we all kind of needed to see as far as the excitement value of that fight, because after a dull undercard, Ryan Garcia defeats the undefeated Devin Haney, but doesn't win his world title. And these are here some things to talk about as far as comparisons and whatnot, and things to really look into a little bit deeper after an incredible result for Ryan Garcia. First and foremost, Ryan Garcia gets the congratulations from everybody. I mean, nobody really thought he was going to win this fight, aside from a few groupies who were just Ryan Garcia fans. The reality of it is, any of us that really were looking deeply into, coming from a boxing background, couldn't really picture Ryan doing this. I mean, maybe 1% of us, but not really. You know, I saw some people that were giving Ryan a chance, but I really couldn't take it seriously based on not just his antics, but his inability to have shown me different dimensions in the past. And I really am not so sure he showed those different dimensions in this fight. It more so was exposing Devin Haney than it was showing Ryan Garcia showing anything else. You know, Garcia still was mainly a left hook guy, you know, and his left hook has always been dangerous, and we've always known that. Did he really set it up in any other creative ways that set up Haney in a different manner than anybody else? Not really sure. You know, he fought the fight in spots. He fought the fight where he was either all going at 100 miles an hour, or he was kind of fighting really quietly. And the big spots were huge spots, and eventually took over the fight, and even mentally got in Devin Haney's mind. I want to bring out something, though, because I know people are going to make comparisons now. People are going to make comparisons, with Haney, Ryan Garcia's performance with Haney, and Ryan Garcia's performance with Tank Davis. And they're obviously normal comparisons. I want to just say something, because I know it's going to get lost in the shuffle. It probably is going to get lost in the shuffle, even if I do say this. Ryan Garcia fought Gervonta Davis at 135 pounds with a rehydration clause. That was a weight Ryan struggled to make. He made it, and then he had a rehydration clause. He never really was able to get back to where he needed to be. The opposite happened here in the Devin Haney fight. Ryan Garcia fought Devin Haney at 140 pounds and never even made the weight. And then there was no rehydration clause. And losing the last few pounds is always the most difficult. Oh, those are always the most difficult pounds to lose. Those are always the ones that really destroy you trying to make weight. Not to say that the result would have been definitely different, but again, it's a completely different version of a fighter you're getting. The fight was 5 pounds up, and he didn't make weight. No rehydration clause. Not that there really could be a rehydration clause. We know, we were told from the pro grade fight, if everybody remembers correctly, that Haney went all the way up to 165 after the pro grade weigh-in. So you really weren't going to be able to put a rehydration clause on Ryan Garcia. You yourself are blowing up that much as well. It's just that Ryan also looked big in the fight, and so that kind of was forgotten about, so to speak.
And
You know,
it's
but
so
remember,
easy.
he
I
was
don't
really,
do
really
nothing but
big against
sit
Prograis
here.
after the weigh-in, and probably that's the reason he wasn't able to put a rehydration clause
I don't
on
give a
Ryan
fuck
Garcia
if
after
y'all
Ryan
know
didn't
what
make
I
weight,
do.
because Haney needed the freedom to also gain back as much weight as possible. But Haney made the weight, and again, those last few pounds, those are the ones that really kill you, you know, and then takes a little bit longer to recover from. Again, not an excuse,
Paulie
just giving you something to compare to,
Malignaggi.
because I don't really want to hear. And I rank Gervonta. I think Gervonta's a good fighter. But again, I don't really want to hear that there's a comparison. Oh, look what Gervonta did to Ryan. Or look what Devin Haney did to Ryan. And now we're going to compare, Gervonta's on so much of a different level than Haney. I wouldn't necessarily say that. Of course, it looks very good for Gervonta Davis right now. But just keep that in mind when you're thinking about all these comparisons and whatnot. It's really two different versions of Ryan. Now, having said that, you got to look at the other side of it as well. This was the first fighter Devin Haney fought that was actually in his prime, around his age, and also at his level, so to speak. I mean, we really weren't considering Ryan of that level. Personally, I just thought he was being put on that level because he was a famous social media guy who was a pretty good boxer, but you know, he wasn't like a total YouTuber. But at the same time, I thought he didn't really belong at this level, especially after what I saw in the Tank Davis fight. But you know, you bring back things now that you've seen from Ryan Garcia, getting up off the canvas against Luke Campbell. When this kid is determined, he can be dangerous, and he can. And again, he's got those 200.
Okay, nigga, shut up. What am I gonna do next? We all have to find ways to reinvent ourselves at all times. What's next? You know, they say we're creatures of habit, right? I've come over this neighborhood and I checked it out. I've done everything I was supposed to do for the last, 3 weeks? And yes, everything is just like it is. Saturday and Sunday, I got all the information I need. I'm good. I'm done. Now, when I go back on the other side of town tonight, in the morning I'll give a review and turn in what I have to turn in, and that's a done deal. I'm not re-upping. So, my change has to come. It's a fight for me to figure out where I'm going to re-up on my license, and if I'm going to. That's what I meant to say as well. Because I could do it without re-upping. I could do it in another way and get paid the same money. Or just go ahead, get rid of this shit, which I'm waiting for child support to be over. I told y'all that. And then jump into completely nothing but this life, this road, no matter if I make money or not, right away. But it will come. It's already out here. The stage is set. I just need to say, I'm done with this shit. No more going backwards. And change my complete pattern. I already got my P.O. box. I got my UPS box. And I'm ready for a whole nother level. Close one door, open another, and just every day grind. And I know I have the intestinal fortitude to do it because I've been doing it. And it's exhausting at first, but when I find that fucking door, it's on and popping. So, and I deserve it. I really fucking deserve it. This shit right here yesterday was popping off so much. I had all my networks working. I was so happy. I was listening to the fight, listening to music on YouTube, making videos, pushing money around on my phone, breaking down shit, had my food, had my drinks, like no alcohol, no weed, no illegal shit, no. But just everything. My mind was right. It just felt comfortable. But I shut it all down. I said, you know what? I'm happy right now, but I want to shut this shit down. So I shut it all down. Turned everything off. And I went into a deeper meditation. of the struggle ain't nowhere near over. It's time to reboot. It's time to get on this, stop this pattern and go into a bigger challenge. And that's building relationships, hospitals, some of these established companies out here, even mom and pop companies, and go to their doors and knock on them and say, hey, this is my vehicle. I need to talk to y'all shipping and receiving manager for distribution and receiving. What y'all had to offer. I don't need no paperwork. All I need you to do is give you, all I want to do is give you my number. To established places like Cisco, Nebraska Furniture, Home Depot, Lowe's, At Home, all the ones, even all the fucking discount types. And just do that for one whole day, just everywhere I go. And see if I get any love from anywhere, any fucking place I got shipping and receiving all day long. All I need is one to begin with. And I don't need to go through no more of these gig apps. Even though they're cool, but I need to just like shine on my own. All I need is one. Just start off for a little bit. And work the magic. I see that first motherfucking amount of money and it fluctuates, is on and popping. I will not look back. Now I know there's some issues when it comes to how they pay you, as well as will they keep to their word to pay you when you're supposed to get paid. But we're gonna, before I leave, I need front end money and back end money to be known. How does this work? Because you can have my information deposit right away. And then when I get finished, I need a deposit right away. ASAP. And I don't want to do no freight. I ain't no motherfucking furniture mover. When you hear somebody talk about some, yeah, can you take these up? No, I'm not taking shit up those stairs. Oh, look. That's what's his name right there. Oh, God, let me move around. Please, Lord, don't come over here and talk to me, dude. I swear to God, don't come over here talking to me. Oh, I thought that was old boy. That might be his wife, though. I know who that is. That's his wife. Because I had earlier today seen, they must have had a function for the school, and then they had some other activities. But yeah, I don't like talking to people in the past. When I leave, that's a wrap. Don't come fucking with me. I act as though it's over. It's over. We ain't cool like that. I might wave at you, salute, hey, what up? But when it's over, it's over. It's done. It's like you're dead to me. I'm not saying that I wouldn't need you, but when I was in front of you, ain't respect. We good. We have no problem. I knew you. This is only one life we live. We ain't rekindling nothing. There's nothing to rekindle, honestly. So, today cannot end any quicker. I'm going to give me some fries. I want some hot fries. Not hot fries, but, warm, like French fries. Maybe a chicken sandwich. I haven't had a chicken sandwich in a while. I always do hamburger. And I was gonna do some egg rolls. Cabbage make you fart, gas, and shit. But they be good when you eat them right. But yeah, man. It's the fight game no matter which way you look at it. Again, I just don't want no turmoil. I keep repeating that over and over. Y'all keep hearing me say that. I don't want to argue. I don't need the intimacy that's so close where I have to be accountable to people. I don't want that shit, though. It's not that important. I don't want to be a slave to no human being whatsoever. I don't like other people's moods or knowing what they're going to do. I don't want nobody to put up with me either. I like the nomad. I like the loner. I like to, when I want to go somewhere, it ain't no problem. Just slide me the money. Give me the money, and let me give you my efforts, and then I move around. I do miss what I was introduced to, but nah, it ain't what it's all wrapped up to be. 9 times out of 10, I'm just, like I was just listening to Roland Martin. He was talking about the politics with Trump. He was talking about the politics with Justice Jackson's coalition where he hasn't let go of power. So that's why that new president of the Rainbow Coalition stepped down. I was listening to the ones that, talk about the politics that deal with the Black Caucus, the Rainbow Coalition, NAACP, the Democratic Party, Trump himself, reparations, and all of the dynamics that deal with activists. All of it's the same. It's all across the board the same. It's niggas not knowing how to stick together. It's politics where it's just the same old hamster wheel of a stitch where it's like we can't grow. We can't grow. White people can do what they want to do. If black people try to mimic it, it's a problem. They end up getting in trouble. They lose everything. And when they fall down, they can't get nobody to help them out. But when they're on top, they only select one here and there all over the world of business, and they're gatekeepers. When it comes to these historically black colleges and universities, it's all the same bullshit politics. Normally when there's money that's offered to these universities, normally when the money is offered to these universities, they don't go into the right hands. So that means that the people in a position of power are stealing money, and that's the trend. Most of them take a risk. It starts out as a little bit first, and it goes on. They delegate it to places, and then all of a sudden they see they can write themselves checks. So they end up writing themselves checks, just like somebody get a gas card for a company they work for, and they figure out a way, and they start using it for themselves or tickets. You got too much power and you make mistakes and you try to cover yourself, and then next thing you know, you're in trouble. Embezzlement. Your taxes don't match how much you get at the end of the year and what you have, so you get audited by the entity you work for and the United States government. And that's how it goes around the world everywhere. It is over and over and over. How long are we all going to live and keep seeing this same fucking blueprint or playbook or format used? We're like eating at our own fucking selves, our own brains. Everybody on YouTube and all the other social media platforms are doing the same exact fucking thing. Talking about the same fight. With the Garcia fight and the Devin Haney fight, we just about know, if you're a boxing nerd, what the dynamics are. When one fighter loses and another fighter wins, we know the dynamics. We know the players in the game. We know the ref, what the ref did wrong. It's like the back of your fucking hand. It's just like, if Ryan would have lost, we would have knew. Or they would have come up with all kinds of things. Y'all better watch him. Y'all make sure he don't kill himself. And there would have been see all them antics he did, got him to lose. Now he got to go down or up. We don't know who he's going to fight. It would have been all the flip side. But now that Devin Haney lost, it's a flip side of him. They trolling him, making him sound and look bad. His father is like in a mum state. He ain't talking shit no more. Now he's flipping it over where it was all staged. It was all like, I don't mean them no harm. We gotta go back to the drawing board. How many fucking times do we have to hear the same old shit? I guess you gotta live and let live, right? You gotta live and let live. But this is a fight game. Now, everybody is seeing that at first they didn't think that fight was gonna sell out. We're looking at we seen the fight stats. We're wondering why the judges did what they did. We're wondering how much pay-per-views did that sell. That's going to have a lot to do with whether or not they do it again right away or he fights somebody else. Because I'm quite sure when the devastation sits in with Devin Haney, he might get rid of his father, which I don't see that happening. Maybe so. He might go. I mean, Earl Spence did it. You know what I'm saying? He moved on. And sometimes people have to move on, try something different. At one time, Oscar De La Hoya used Floyd Mayweather's father. And that was blasphemy, fighting against his own son because they were having turmoil, And it didn't work, but it almost did. This shit was crazy. It is what it is, man. It's a fight game. Your life, you gotta fight inside that squared circle. In the championship rounds, you gotta really know what you're doing. Devin Haney really does not have the power. He kind of reminds me of Timothy Bradley with all that muscle, all that strength, all that flair. And pillow puff hits. really, really was for Timothy Bradley, boy. You would think Timothy Bradley would knock people out. He used to punch and his shit didn't have no power. That was crazy. I don't know what else to say, y'all. All I can say is the streets is gonna tell it all in the end. So we got the heavyweights coming up too. We got Wilder getting some chance. Everybody went on the other side of the road to the zone, or everybody went over to the Saudis. You know? So, but anyways, it's a trap guy, man. We giving it up to each other. I'm just out here throwing videos up, trying to get y'all to subscribe, share, like. Fuck, y'all ain't showing me no love. I need y'all to comment. I need y'all to $ I am your God to. I need y'all to send me some donations. And I need y'all to press the thumbs up and share my videos. You can talk about me from my real life. You can watch me and look at me and come around and say, I know who that is. And you know how y'all do. Like that woman that was on the she was all about how a person look, appearance and clothing, and talking some shit about Trump giving that black woman a hug, and she was just hating. Like, bitch, you probably wish Trump was hugging your ass. And she's full of nothing but big ass glasses, fake teeth, makeup, tons of fucking makeup. Her fucking hairline is all the way damn near to the back of her fucking head. Stinking braids. I don't even like them fucking braids. And she can use as many as she don't have no room to be talking about nobody else. She shut the fuck up. She was on the Roland Martin show trying to diss somebody, talking about they're the lowest fruit. The worst of the worst, not even our excellence. And bitch, nobody give a fuck about you. For real. The fuck you think you are? Somebody always want to diss somebody because you get a little money and you try to perfect yourself. You are overweight and ugly as fuck, okay? Did you look in the mirror for real, for real? You are overweight and you're ugly as fuck. I'm serious, too. Y'all can go look at it for yourselves. On the Roland Martin show, one he's talking about Trump having a black woman come and hug him. She tried to diss that woman. But yeah, Roland Martin is starting to grow on me. Not because, well, what happening with me is I started disliking Roland Martin because of Tariq Nasheed and Jason Black, as well as Professor Truth. All of them didn't like him, but I ain't gonna lie. The way Roland Martin was giving Stephen A. Smith that motherfucking medicine of kicking ass and telling him, shut your dumb ass up, Stephen A. Smith. Man, Roland Martin be really out here throwing them white supremacy, they motherfucking handing their ass to him. He handed Chris Christie's ass to him, shut him the fuck down. I like the way he stands up. I ain't lying. I don't know why I should hate Roland Martin. He be talking real. He stutters, got speech impediments, so what? I mean, it's always something they gotta try to down somebody. Fuck y'all, man. I'm starting to realize that these niggas ain't nothing but hustlers. And you know what? They did both have criminal histories, you know? And I mean, I'm not judging them to the point where it's like I want to dislike them. All I'm trying to do is get people to stay focused and talk about reparations and get somebody to be the real about reparations. I could give a fuck less. They troll each other. I mean, not each other, but other people. Like Tariq Nasheed trolls all the white supremacists and the Africans. And Roland Martin disses everybody who's not Roland Martin, my bad. Jason Black disses everybody on earth who ain't up there in the 1%. If you down here for no matter what you're down here for, he gonna try to make you look like you ain't worth shit, male and female. So, anyways, I'm out, man. Y'all know who the fuck I am. I'm the Trap God. KOD Testimonies.